If you were told you are going to die tomorrow, what would you do?
I would hug my parents, try something that I won't try in my life: drugs, driving a car 180 miles per hour.
Not believe the person who told me that and go on about my day as I was before.
Just the motivation I need to clean the house in an ADHD flurry. Ain't nobody need to see this chaos and judge me when I'm gone. Also fill a few dishes for the cats so they don't eat my face until it's absolutely necessary.
Well, honestly, I won't do anything. I don't have any savings at all. I'm single, am an immigrant into another country far away from my family and friends, and don't have any money or anyone. So most cases, it'll be calling them for last time and just going out in the streets to be a good person to people till my time comes.
Heroin. What's the downside if I'm dying tomorrow? Never done it, but why not? Lol.
I would tell that person that it's impossible. My boss would not approve of my death. I still have at least 10 pending JIRA tasks.
I would set a last dinner with my family, especially my parents, and will ask them to sleep with me so before I could die I made them feel my presence for the last time.
I would make addendums to my will, take a long shower and do my hair, throw away my sex toy.
Feel gratitude for today and live it to the fullest. This comes from experience, not a platitude. I was told I have cancer a couple weeks ago. Won't likely die from it, but my brain took it as a death sentence, and after the anger and shock, I found myself quite automatically anxious to love the life I have left and the people and pets I am close to.
Ironically, I feel happier than I have in a long time as a result, because it leaves you feeling like there is no time for all the stressful minutiae and bullshit of life that normally occupies the mind.
Time to finally rest and relax. Finally feel the freedom of not having to worry about work, or money, or taxes, or politics. Take some time to just be present without worrying about what tomorrow may bring. And I may let myself cry for a little bit and just let my emotions take hold.
Check my financial affairs to ensure access to accounts. Write obit. And last note. Eat lobster and coconut cream pie. Drink Irish whiskey. Kiss my ass goodbye.
Sex to see what it's like, then try drive a car. Maybe do meth or something and then rob a bank and give my mom the money.
Realistically, I probably wouldn't believe them and just crack on with my life as normal. Lol.
Fortunately, I have a real life example. About 4 or 5 years ago my brother found out he was terminally ill due to brain cancer. He passed about 8-9 months after his diagnosis. The stress and despair is very understandable. What I don't understand is when he got a hold of my parents' banking information and stole tens of thousands from them. We could never find most of it. I hope a good amount went to strippers and blow. Granted, my father was one of the most twisted and evil people I've ever known.
He ended up stealing from his son's inheritance though.
New Bentley and drive to the most expensive hotel and stay in their most expensive suite.
Think I would do everything that I always wanted to do, but I was not ready to or too much scared.
Gas expensive life insurance policy, assuming it can be valid within a day.
Pick up my baby from daycare and call my wife. Call a few of my friends to tell them I love them but I need to spend the last day with my family. Call my parents and siblings that are in town so we can spend some time together. I want to sing my baby down and snuggle with her and my wife for the final night. Believe it, but be slightly scared it may be true, while simultaneously feeling, if it was true, a sense of relief of getting to check out early from all the stupid shit that awaits my future, alongside the guilt of feeling that way, and worry about my family.
An extravagant farewell party for myself with all my everyone I became friends with in life, give everyone appropriate gifts for becoming a part of my life, and leave the world on a happy note.
Throw a big party for everyone that meant anything in my life. Eat my favorite meal and drink my favorite. I would hug everyone farewell and fall asleep holding my wife.
Write a will, write thank you notes to all the people who have been kind to me, and kiss my wife goodbye.
Meal so big that it can feed an entire country, right after smoking some drugs because of the munchies.
My goodbyes to everyone and go out with get a sex buddy or a professional. If I die tomorrow I'll just try to assassinate the president so I can die that very day.
Everyone I love that I love them, then I would die today. What's the point waiting?
Some comfy clothes on and chill for the next 3 days. But go do something.
Wouldn't tell anyone. It wouldn't be as if anyone would care. No one would drop everything just for 5 more minutes to spend time with a loved one, or some part of the family.
Probably get anxious and sad, talk to some people about life and death, hug some people, make sure that others will get my life insurance money if it's just me that's going to die and not the whole world, maybe tell some people some things that I think to be important, probably try and get some sleep but ultimately not really be able to. I definitely want to go outside for a bit.
Tell them to throw my body into another planet so I can be the first man on another one, or into deep space. Either way I'll be okay with either.
Anyone else know besides me and the person who told me? Because I'd want to buy life insurance so my kids could afford to cremate me. I wonder how many recyclable parts I have.
Tomorrow becomes today and today was yesterday, so tomorrow you don't die because becomes today.
My affairs in order. Tell people how I feel about them, good and bad. Give away all my stuff to people I think will benefit from them.
Drunk as hell and smoke that weed I've been sitting on for forever.
I and assassinate someone on me. Terrible list. Logistics and time would be an issue.
Write a letter to everyone who made me feel like Earth was home, telling them that I appreciate everything they are or were to me. I'd hide it and give my family the best version of myself I could muster for the last day. I'd tell no one. Once they were tired of my company for the day, I'd leave and get as far away from anyone I could to die alone and be a problem for nobody. I wish I could say something cool or awesome, but I have fought my whole life through and I have learned how big of a mess I could make things for everyone else. Being as I wouldn't be there to patch anything. This is the best I could do with the circumstances. If I didn't die after a day, I'd come back and break the person who told me I only had a day.
Lastly, May. I'm not suicidal, don't get me wrong. But if I found out I died tomorrow, I don't think I would care too much. No longer have to worry about the future anymore, so it'd be kind of some peace finally.
Me kids, wife and friends how much I love them and thank them for being in my life. Then it's a killing spree on my enemies.
To an amazing MTB place. Hire a really nice bike and spend my last hours doing what I love with friends and family.
Definitely pull out my mental hit list like the Purge movie and start eradicating oxygen thieves.
So let no one tell me when I'm going to die. I will off myself on the spot as a final power move.
I'm homes for my cats and give my possessions away to my favorite people.
Killing spree, just kidding. Party like there's no tomorrow. Because there isn't, in this case.
Probably call those friends I never see, reminisce old memories. Might even forgive an enemy.
Why I thought of this one, but I will cry, not that I am dying. I will cry letting out all that has been bottling up inside. I will cry until I feel light enough to die the next day. I am not that depressed, trust me. But that is the first thing I thought about.
More time, as many times as I can with a wife. Ask for my favorite dishes from my mom, have a family dinner, take oldest daughter for ice cream, and do the sleep routines with them. Yo, I swear being a parent really changes these questions for ya.
Depends on how credible the person telling me they have me chained to a wall, and they are holding a gun. I would take it very seriously. If a homeless guy at the bus stop mumbled the warning to me, I wouldn't be worried.